What's up, guys? Brian back from the PT channel here to talk about The Walking Dead and Steven Yeun's new movie role and what it means for his role on The Walking Dead. So proof that Glenn will be Lucille, there is no proof. There's no exact thing until we find out in October. There's all these different theories going online and eeny, meeny, miny, mo style and how many swings and all this crap. It's hilarious. But basically, this is the best proof that I can find that shows that Steven Yeun will not be on The Walking Dead past the first episode of Season 7, if he's even on that, if it's not just the double or whatever, or the mold or whatever they use for his head to explode when the bat hits it. But basically, he is Glenn on The Walking Dead, and he's also the starring role in a movie called Mayhem. Now, I have a little quote here that I found online that talks about Mayhem, but basically, they're filming Mayhem right now. And how can he do both? He can't. There's no possible way that he could really do a starring role in a movie and be a big role in The Walking Dead. Now, this is the quote we got here by director Joe Lynch. We got it from EW.com. The article was posted on March 21st, 2016, so less than a month ago. And it basically describes the new movie Mayhem, Steven Yeun starring film Mayhem as Wolf on Wall Street meets 28 Days Later without zombies. Lynch was talking about the latest edition of the movie Crypt. The podcast co-hosts the fellow genre filmmaker Adam Green. Lynch also elaborated on the plot of Mayhem, which started shooting today in Belgrade, Serbia. Serbia! There's Serbia. It's in Europe. So you cannot just go over to Georgia. They don't film in Virginia or Washington, D.C. They film in Georgia. They film in Atlanta, Georgia. So you're not going to be able just to be a starring role, hop on a plane, fly over to Georgia real fast, film for a week or two, fly back to Serbia, do all that, get caught up in there too, fly back for the episodes. That's ridiculous. Steven Yeun would have to be on a flight way too often to be able to play both parts and do them well. You can't be a star of a movie and a good leading character, or again, he is the main character of the show. So could Steven Yeun play both Glenn on The Walking Dead and Derek Sanders in Mayhem at the same time? No, there's no possible way that you could do both and be good at it. So I just would show to me that it's got to be that. Now, we don't know for a fact if he's going to die, if they're going to be certain kind of things, but a filming of a movie takes 6 months. They're filming the movie right now. They started filming, I think, this month or last month or whatever. So say they started filming in April or even March. That's going to be 6 months. That's going to be into the summer. I don't really think he can do both. There's just no possible way. The Walking Dead films May to November. May to November. So we are in, today is April 15th. They're going to start shooting in a month for The Walking Dead. A movie takes 6 months, so say they already did 1 month of it, right? They got 5 more months. That's going to take you into the summer as well. So say you started in April, so you got May, June, July, August, September. That's going to feel like where they're filming that. That's going to be cut into both parties. You couldn't be able to do both roles. So that just seems to me to think that Steven Yeun's time is done on The Walking Dead as Glenn. He's going to be probably in the first episode of Season 7. And then he's going on to something else, and that's probably what makes the most sense. So with Steven starring in a movie, it has to mean that he's done with The Walking Dead. Can he do both? Maybe. Highly unlikely. I mean, you can't ever rule out things there too. The movie is filming in Europe. It's not filming in Georgia. You can't just go jump over that too. The Walking Dead is a full-time job, and so is starring in a movie role. We just don't know what they're going to do. The Walking Dead can kill whoever they want, but it looks like Glenn is an option to die and a very high option, highly likely option to die. So thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Tell us what you think. Who do you think it is? Do you think Glenn? And will you see Mayhem?